Greetings to you. And I thank you for all the lovely people who take the time off and to join the program. And if you are new to this channel, if you are new to this show, if you are new to Dr. Prasad, you're welcome. And to show my appreciation for the fact that you have decided to tune into the program and you will watch the whole show to the end, I want you to subscribe to the channel. Do yourself a favor, and subscribe to the channel, Uncensored Guyana channel. Right now, just click the subscribe button. It's just something you take your thumb if you're using your phone, and you just press, this says subscribe there, that letter, that word rather. Click on that. Then you see this sign, the thumbs up, click on that too. And if you feel like it, you can write something nice in favor of the government of Guyana. Here, what's the difference with me and other, okay, I'll use the words that are trending, terms that are trending, podcasters, influencers, broadcasters, whatever. Here what the difference is. If I think it, it comes out immediately. It doesn't roll around in my head and I'm second guessing and I'm debating, should I say this? What would be the reaction? Should I not say this? When I say something, it means it pops into my head at that moment. The structure is here. The structure is here. But that's just bullet points. Everything else pops into my head spontaneously. And the reason for that is because nobody funds me. I have no advertisers. I have no donors. So I don't have to consider people's feelings. I don't have to consider somebody's business and the impact my statements would have on somebody's business. I don't have to worry about any of that shit. So I just say what the fuck ever I need to say. Thanks to you, the viewers. So go ahead and support the platform and subscribe. Take me beyond 100,000, 200,000, a million subscribers on YouTube. Take me there. And I promise you, if I can reach 250,000 subscribers by 2029, if I can achieve that, I'm giving myself a few years. If I can achieve 300,000 subscribers by 2029, I'm running for president of Guyana. So 300,000 subscribers on YouTube, not Facebook. It's an easy thing. Facebook it's easy to get followers there. But YouTube, it's hard as hell, because this YouTube is what matters. Not Facebook, not TikTok, YouTube. So give me 300,000 subscribers on YouTube, and then I've made it. I'm running for president, and I'm bringing the death penalty law in Guyana. That's a promise. You have 2 years to deliver me 300,000 subscribers. 2 years. Yeah. Welcome to Uncensored Guyana. I'm going to sip some coffee. Today I thought I'll drink some coffee. You know? I said before, yesterday, many times in the past, I've said it, and I'll say it again. You fuck with Ali, you fuck with me. You disrespect my president, you disrespect me. I don't give a rat's ass where you're from or whatever fucking lowlife you are. If I come across you publicize disrespect against my president, you have a problem with me. I already have to deal with the mistake, the disaster of a wannabe politician turned opposition leader that continues on a daily basis of disrespecting and plotting to undermine a good government. I can't have outsiders by virtue of whatever illusion of support they may have from the camp of Guyana. I can't have them thinking they have the privilege or protection to step into that arena to disrespect my president. He wouldn't answer any of you. He doesn't have to. People like me exists. So if I have to condescend, wear a long boot, put on a raincoat with a gas mask to plow the stinking ghetto and uproot a lot of you dumbasses and slap some sense into your face, that's what I'll do. So today, at this initial part, I put on my long boots. I have my face mask, gas mask on, and I want to address something this low-life, wannabe, washed out, exhausted of a female who thinks she has made it somehow, that she has the audacity to continue to publish lies about President Irfaan Ali, fabricate stuff because of whatever support she's being pushed by local politicians or local people in Guyana to attack President Irfaan Ali, whilst Guyana is extending refugee status to her. She has protection. She's living comfortably. Guyana is providing that kind of facility for her, and she has the audacity and the nerve to come on social media and attack His Excellency, my president, Dr. Muhammad Irfaan Ali, at the behest of whoever. I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it. So, let's deal with this woman that calls herself Tamara Forrester, Empress Jalov. Tamara Forrester, Empress Jalov, who have acknowledged that she wrote some song titled Rasta Government, and has been making a lot of claims publicly that she was exploited, abused by President Irfaan Ali via another low-life scum they call Ras Leon Sol. And now they're cooking up a situation to point fingers at Irfaan Ali as being the man who robbed her of royalties and robbed her of payment owed to her because she helped him with a fucking song that nobody ever heard on the previous campaign 2025 for his re-election. This low-life scum from Jamaica, this fucking prostitute from Jamaica, who claimed to be this accomplished musician, and there's nothing online about her being some accomplished musician. Before the link somebody sent and said, look at how this woman is cussing out your president. I said, who the fuck is this? So I took the pain. I drank 2 Tylenol, extra strength Tylenol. I drank. Because when I cast my eyes upon that image that you see on the thumbnail there, I got an instant headache. But I had to look to understand what the person was telling me. So I thought, let me research who this person is. And I did some research. After her claims that she is renowned, she's famous, she's well educated, intelligent, talented, she's a kingmaker, she brings out the best in men, greatest, whatever, all these claims from mouth. Her mouth. I wanted to see, okay, let me see what this person is about. So I did some research. I made a note of it because I didn't want to miss anything. When I checked social media platforms that apparently is associated with this lowlife, Empress, whatever, on TikTok, she has 70 followers. 70 followers. YouTube, 760. LinkedIn, 4. Instagram, 730. Facebook, a few hundred. And she's supposed to be a legend, renowned, international, posting pictures that she may have taken with Sonia Parag, President Ali, and some other people around, Indian people. Using the pictures to say, you see me here, and you see me here, and you see me here. This is how they catch people. They get a picture with Ali, and they use that picture to embezzle money and embezzle favors from other people that, I know the president, look, here's me and the president. You wouldn't think that there are tens of thousands of people with pictures that they may have taken with the president at some function. And at that moment there, when he moves on to the next person for a picture, he forgot he just took a picture with the person before that. But they claim they know the man well, as with other officials. So she has been exploiting that, using these pictures, and talked about how businesses in Guyana, the Giftland Mall, who she alleges, while she made threats that the president's cousin and his wife owns some mall. And these people who owns the mall are pirating her jewelry, this Empress woman. She gets no royalty from that. Imagine that. A fucking lowlife from Jamaica who couldn't make it. She couldn't make it in the ghetto in Jamaica. Somehow found her way on a one-way ticket to Guyana to escape the struggles she had in Jamaica. I mean, that's a shithole country. And expected, because Ras Leon Sol probably gave her a one-night stand, and made a lot of promises to her to get pussy. She believed that. She fell for that. And he would have done, based on her, what most other so-called promoters do: rob their clients, take the money, pocket it, and just keep making promises to pay. Then they have a long list of why they couldn't pay the artist, because the artist was shitty, didn't perform well. My thing is, under President Irfaan Ali, Guyana extended a warm welcome to outsiders, the same way Suriname accommodates foreigners and treat them with respect and dignity. Guyana does the same. Treated this woman respecting dignity. Rented her apartment. She got the opportunity to hustle, because on her Facebook, she has that she's a hustler. Somebody who claims to be intelligent, who claims to be of a high value woman, doesn't have a man and is a hustler. Go to Guyana and thinks that she is entitled. What qualified her for being entitled? Because some Rasta man in Guyana who claims that he's friends with the president used her to perform a shitty song on a stage organized by Sonia Paraga or whatever minister of social services, whatever the fuck it is. At the end of the day, what does President Ali has to do with that? Why is it that you fucking niggas, no matter what country you're from, you think you have the right to attack a president because he's Indian? And you somehow believe that the blacks in that country has your back because they hate the Indians too? So you just jump on board without thinking of consequences? You are not a Guyanese citizen. You're not even a resident. You are there on whatever stay they may have given you. I am certain that you have overstayed your welcome in Guyana. I'm absolutely certain that you have not updated your passport. I'm sure. But after this show, after I'm done with you, the immigration of Guyana is going to find you. They will find you and they will do their research to find out if you have overstayed, and the evidence you have to provide that the president of Guyana hired you for his re-election campaign. You need to provide a document or text messages that Irfaan himself solicit your stupid services to sing a dumb song, Rastafarian government, that helped his campaign. Provide that. If you can't provide it, you would have broken the law of courtesy. And I hope they find you and deport your ass back to Jamaica today. Home Affairs Ministry again, Onij Waldron. You are supposed to have people monitoring social media. Anil Nandalal, I can't wait until you finish with this whole cyber bullshit you talk. I can't wait for that shit. I am telling you now on this show. No, I'm telling you. The woman's name is Tamira Forrester. She is connected to Ras Leon Saul. You know who he is. He's the guy behind the Village Voice that wanted me to be sanctioned. The Village Voice, the magazine online, that was calling on you, Irfaan Ali and Jaglio, to sanction me, to denounce me, to block me, and the ERC to come after me. That man is fingered in this scandal involving this bitch who's saying that my president cheated her, used her, robbed her. Get to him and you'll get to her. Get to Ras Leon Saul and you will get to this Tamara Forrester woman, whatever shit. And they call themselves Empress. Fuck these niggas, man. This bitch called herself an empress. An empress is a queen. They have this illusion when they enter a Rastafarian movement, a cult that was started following the demise of Haile Selassie, following his demise. They start with his cult. He is the king of kings, whatever. And they call themselves emperor, empress, or whatever it is. Do they even know what the meaning of the word is? You're claiming to be an empress, and you ungrateful dog on social media attacking a country and its president that has extended a warm welcome to you. You're living there right now as an illegal refugee with your greed and your jealousy, talking about how Irfaan Ali wanted to hold on to the oil money, hold on to power, so they will do whatever it takes to get reelected because of the oil money. President Irfaan, because of how these black people everywhere continues to attack you, you got to increase your security. They're making broadcasts from Trinidad, they're attacking you. From Barbados, they're attacking you. They have nothing to do with Guyana, but just because they want to show solidarity with the PNC, the APNU, and WIN, they're attacking you. And when they are attacking the president, they're making sure that they punctuate the Indian president. What does that got to do with your politicking? They want to draw a line that they are racist blacks. And this is a fact because Guyana has an Indian president and the black people can't get to rob the government. So it's all about the oil money, the oil money. You hear this bitch talk, oil money, oh, the oil. You're from fucking Jamaica, man. Go there and smuggle your drugs and your cocaine and smoke your marijuana, you swindle-ass bitch. I mean, if you see this woman, if you see this fuck-faced woman, you can understand why she's single. And she should be. She's like 70-something years old with a lot of fucking makeup, lot of makeup. How the heck can a woman who's supposed to be nursing her great-grandchildren, trying to help some old guy in his 80s get his dick up, now cussing out a young president, a mighty nation, because she thinks she is entitled to benefits from the Guyana government? You're not a fucking citizen, not even a resident. You're entitled. It's not your place to talk shit. If you are on the streets, it's not the government's fault. You came to the country. They didn't bring you there. They didn't ask you to come. What does the government got to do with your rent or your landlord or your business, whatever it is? Go sell fucking sweetie on the road if it takes that. There are people who leave their good jobs in Guyana and they go to New York doing security. People with education, real education. But they understand they do that to fit in, and after that they get to what they need to be. You come like a fucking dunderhead from Jamaica, a woman who has exhausted her life. Tamara fucking Forrester. You have nothing else to offer. You have done, you're finished. What would a man do with you? What would a Guyanese man do with your old ass? Face full of makeup. What? There are a lot of 70-something-year-olds in Guyana that are, you would fuck them at the first reaction. You from Jamaica, the shithole country that everybody fucks everybody. Ganja everywhere, crime and violence everywhere. And you come to a decent country and you want to disrespect the president of that country? Talking about you want to go back to fucking America? Where's your American citizenship? Do you have an American visa? You don't. You come from Jamaica to Guyana and you hook up with all these Rastafarian organizations because you have some song, Rasta government. Ali want your fucking song? Is Ali a Rastafarian? President Ali is a Muslim, a good Muslim, unlike the man who who probably put you up to that, Azruddin Muhammad. Ali is a good Muslim. There's nothing about Ali or his government that is Rastafarian. The only person that I notice is a Rastafarian is that cricketer guy who they just brought on board. But who else is Rastafarian? Leon Saul is in Guyana since 100 years ago. Every government he slimes under. So what? But he's Guyanese. You're not. Pick your fight with him. Leon Saul. Pick your fight with Leon Saul. He robbed you. Not Irfaan Ali. Don't fuck with the president. You're stupid. Low IQ, miserable, stupid. Fucking bullies, these niggas, man. I tell you, folks, I wouldn't send you to look for her video. I don't want you to watch it. Because watching it means she gets more views. Don't do that. Take my word for it. She was very disrespectful, threatening to President Irfaan Ali. And President Irfaan Ali, do something about it. All right? You got to stop these niggas. You have to stop these niggas. It's enough that the niggas in Guyana are disrespecting and doing all kinds of shit to show that nobody can touch them. They can say whatever they want on social media. They can threaten Jagdeo, they can threaten this one and threaten that one. And nobody does anything. Yes, what you think a nigger from another country would do. Same thing. The same thing. The trend continues. You have to teach them a lesson. You need to teach them a lesson. Start with her. That shouldn't wait until I get in contact with that video. I don't know when she did it, if it's yesterday, today, the day before. But apparently she has done this before. The fact that she's not in handcuffs, in immigration, waiting for deportation. Kwame McCoy, what are you doing? Minister of Information, what are you doing? Kwame, get on with it. If you people don't act, if you, the blacks, the Home Affairs Minister and the blacks in the PPP, if you don't act in defense of a president that made you what you are, it confirms the theory that black people don't go against black people. Even if it means, even if it has to do with them sabotaging the Indian government, blacks are sympathetic towards criminals who might be black. But if you act on that, and you make sure that woman is painted, plastered over social media for her crimes against the government, from the things she accused the president of, it's going to teach the others a lesson. Smelly Smell will understand that if she ever put foot in Guyana, that's the fate awaiting her. But deal with this Tamira Forrester. Tamira Forrester. She goes by the name of Empress Jalov. Okay? Go on YouTube, government, Guyana Police Force. Go on YouTube now. Type Tamira Forrester, Empress Jalov, and you see her there. She also has a number. You can contact her. She has a Guyanese number. Call her, make an appointment, then arrest her. It's as simple as that. Do it today. Act on it now. If the blacks in the police force won't do it, fuck it. We have a lot of decent Indo-Guyanese police officers. You do it. You get it done. But these people can't think. They come into my country take advantage of the services the government is extending to everybody, and they can disrespect my president without consequences, coming on social media and talking a bunch of shit like they're invincible. Handle that situation today. Handle it yesterday. Minister Kwame McCoy, you see, I'm saying minister now, I'm being nice. Minister Kwame McCoy, Minister of Information, this is blasphemous against your president. Minister Anil Nandalal, this is blasphemous against your president. Minister Onij Waldron, this is blasphemous against your president. Deal with this fucking bitch today. Or else them niggas gonna get behind her and it might be too late for you to do something about it. Let the PNC take it up. Let them take it up. More shit she'll be saying. Don't get on it now. You're taking a lot of things for granted. And that needs to stop. You have 90% of support from Guyanese. Every time some black person may show up somewhere at some PPP's event, they think they're entitled to a minister's position. They think they're entitled to walk into the office of the president whenever they feel like. They think they're entitled to all this shit just because one time they may be on a stage at a PPP event. Then after that, everything for them needs to be set. They need to get a house, a car, land, money in the bank, cash grant every month. Just because in their mind, they did the PPP a favor. They're forgetting that the PPP is as old as Guyana. The People's Progressive Party is as old as Guyana. Nobody did the PPP any favor. Guyana is what it is today because of the PPP. The influx of foreigners that goes to Guyana is larger under the PPP. Under the PNC, nobody wants to come to Guyana. Nobody wants to come to Guyana because it's unfriendly. The government is unfriendly. They suspect everybody. They're suspicious of everybody. They have a closed economic structure. There is no free market under the PNC. There's no scope for building or growth under the PNC. Nobody wants anything to do with Guyana under the PNC. So the foreign market growth, the tourism growth, the industry growth is attributed to the PPP. So like this bitch, all them other foreigners who come to Guyana to seek their bread and are earning money is because of the People's Progressive Party, not just Irfaan Ali. It's Jagdeo, it's Ramatar, it's Ali. Nobody's doing the government or PPP any favor. The PPP has done favors for everyone. Everyone. But like I said, this nonsense has to be rooted out. Stop associating yourself with these lowlifes. You have an event because you think you need to reach them lowlife thugs in the ghetto. You need to take some stinking ass artists from somewhere to come and sing what? Some shit about bitches and hoes and all them nonsense that they themselves don't even understand. You're coming and putting them on a stage to sing, to impress 100 niggas. What happened to the tens of thousands of Indo-Guyanese, decent Africans, Chinese, and Caucasians, and all the people who supported PPP? What happened to them? When you bring these lowlifes like this Empress bitch to come sing some stupid ass song with Empress, was it? Rasta government, you are insulting the large majority of PPP supporters. Insulting them just for a few niggas in the ghetto. Because those people sing to those people. They don't sing for the wider range of Guyanese citizens. Who listens to them? The Vibes Cartel and the whatever the names are. Who the fuck listen to them? A small portion of the ghetto, some little thug from some school that wants to slap around his body in school and running after marijuana and ganja in school. They listen to those people. They don't represent the 90% of the Guyanese who support the PPP. Stop running after these low-life singers from Jamaica. Stop it. Stop it. You're insulting your intelligence. You're stooping too low just for political scores. And you're not getting political scores. What you are getting is this people like this bitch coming after and saying that you robbed me. I did them a favor to get them reelected. As if anybody listens to them. She shows some clip of her oversized ass singing some song with some background crowd cheering, something they audio dubbed as if people were cheering her singing. They didn't show the crowd. And that's the only evidence she has that she sang at some event for the PPP. I see nothing there about PPP. PPP organizers, stop accommodating these dunces and these scraps from the low-life ghettos in whatever country they're from. If some promoter from Guyana brings them to Guyana to perform for their crowd, why do they have to be meeting the president? Why do they have to go to the president or a minister? For what? You have people are saying that it's PPP people bringing these people to Guyana. That's what people are saying. These promoters understand that they can make social money from niggers, dumb niggers. So they can't bring somebody from another country who is Indian or Chinese to get money from them niggas in the ghetto. They bring the low lives from Jamaica. Yeah, they like listening to this guy's song, so let's bring him. Any smart promoter will do that. He wants to make money. See, if the promoter is Chinese or Indian or Amerindian or white or black, they are promoting for money. What does that got to do with Ali or the PPP government? What? I'm saying enough is enough. You have decent, educated musicians in Guyana you can use for a Guyanese crowd, a Guyanese audience locally. Use them. Use them. See, if Guyanese don't want to go listen to Guyanese sing, then fine, that's what you get. Blacks don't want to listen to blacks in the country, that's what you get. But when you bring these assholes from other countries to entertain niggas in Guyana, then deal with it in that environment. Don't associate it to a government or a president, and then you think that these artists need to go and shake the hand of the president. For what? I hated, and I'm going to keep saying this, I hated, as in seriously fucking hated, the fact that Ali had a criminal who spent time in prison, Vibes Cartel, at State House, with some cook thing they had and shaking the hands and making. I hated that. I was insulted by that. I hated it. It was too low. It was stooping too fucking low. Just for what? Votes for niggas? As if Vibes Cartel impresses the blacks in Guyana? I had an issue with that. Let them go try to get pictures with Trump or Putin or Netanyahu, the Yahoo. Let them try getting pictures with, or Barbados president, whatever. Let them go try that. They think that Ali is going to compromise and everybody can come, they can shake his hand. Let me see another picture like that. Let me see another picture like that. Or another artist going and getting entertainment from Ali. Stop the shit. The president should not be so easily accessible. Should not be so easily accessible. If it's somebody from Guyana, if it is someone from Guyana who has come through the ranks, who has achieved and reached a height, made an impact, put the country on the map, yeah, son of the soil, back them, support them. I have no issues with that. But no fucking foreigner from some other place who has no interest in the country, who has nothing whatsoever with the country, only come to sing a bunch of low life song disrespecting women, and you're gonna take pictures with them, and more so was in prison for murder. Moving on. The government again has given Guyanese 85,000. They just got a cash grant of 100,000. Just got cash grant, and they're still receiving. Those who didn't get it, they're 100,000. They're still receiving it. Another cash grant, 85,000. That's 185,000 so far for the year. We are only in June. In June, middle of the year. And the government has already given out, in the process of giving out, 185,000 in cash grant to Guyanese. But it gets better. It gets better. The 85,000 cash grant that they're getting now, it is per child. Per child. So if one household, one woman has 6 children, 6 children, 85 by 6 is so much? Almost 500,000. Almost over, rather. 530,000. One household with 6 children would receive 530,000 Guyana dollars cash grant. The more children you have under the age of 18 is the bigger the purse, plus the 100,000. Listen, I'm making this shit up, man. You heard the announcement. Who has the most kids per household in Guyana? I'll sip some coffee. I'll sip some fucking coffee. Yeah, this is why I have to cuss. This is why I have to cuss. Okay. Who has the most kids per household in Guyana? Tell me in the comment section. If you are afraid to speak it out, type it. Who? I will have to guess, because I grew up around different kinds of people that had 1 and 2. But you grew up amongst wider society, so you will know better. Niggas, I'm sorry. My bad. Black people. Afro-Guyanese. Afro-Guyanese has the most kids per household throughout the country. The least amount of kids they have is 7, 6, 3, 5. Imagine one that has 10. That's $1 million plus per year. Cash grant. For 18 years. Well, that's if they keep the PPP in power. Because the PNC took it away. Sherrod Duncan squandered it. You know, he bought the fancy suits, paid them boys for whatever they do, went on fancy trips and all that kind of stuff, giving out contracts to his friends and swindled from the Guyana Chronicle. Yeah, allegedly, Sherry Duncan, allegedly. So nobody wants the PNC back in power because this is what PNC does. They rob, they steal, they destroy, they conspire. They're a bunch of gangsters and criminals. So nobody wants the PNC. But let's say the PPP stays in power for the next 100 years. How rich wouldn't the niggas be? Afro-Guyanese. You just got a cash grant. Now you're getting 500, 600, 700,000 based on the amount of kids you have. Guyana don't have to worry about the birth rate in Guyana. Under Irfaan Ali, people are fucking. They can't wait for 9 months to be up. Oh, they can't wait to go through that post-mortal stage to recover, then to get pregnant again. They can't wait for that because every child comes with 100,000 attached to it. And the more kids you have, the more money you get. Irfaan Ali encourages Guyanese to fuck, encourages women to maintain their health, and he encourages men not to masturbate, to pussy bait. Pussy bait, pussy bait, and you come in the pussy, so she gets pregnant. Because when she gets pregnant, she knows at the end of this 9 months, it's 100,000 waiting there for me. And after that, it's 100,000 every year plus 85,000 until this child is 18 years. I'm rich, bitch. Thanks to Irfaan Ali. And all them fucking low-life niggas are cussing that man. Do they give that cash grant in Jamaica? No. They don't. So she's jealous. I'm back on her again. This bitch. Because she is dried up. She can't make kids in Guyana to inherit what the Guyanese women are inheriting. She's jealous. She's angry. She can't reverse the clock. So, cuss out the president. Be jealous of the oil. Oh, if the PNC was in power, maybe Ras Leon Saw could have pimped me to Norton and Harman, even Granger, or whoever else was there. And I can suck their dick because they won't want to fuck this old ass pussy. And they can pay my rent. But those days are over, bitch. Can't happen. Wouldn't happen. Because they're not in power. They will never be in power again. What I can promise you is that the PNC will retain the seat of the opposition pretty soon. And maybe Norton can give you a stipend for cussing the president from Jamaica. From Jamaica. Because you will be deported. You shall be deported. In 7 days. Tamara, whatever fuck raw, Forrester, Emperor, oh fuck. Empress. Oh, I'm an empress. Fucking low life. Fucking low life. You should be charged just for using the term empress. 7 days, they'll send your ass back to Jamaica on a free plane ticket and ban you from coming back to the country. Go to some other Caribbean country. Go there and hustle. But you can't because you're already retired. You're retired. Who would want you? But there are some guys who would fuck you, yeah. Desperate ones. They drink, they get drunk, they're blinded, they don't know what they're fucking. All they want is to know that their dick is in some hole. You'll get those business. But don't hope for anything else. Now, picture 85,000 gone. 100,000 gone. Guyanese, picture that. How would you survive under a different administration? How? You wouldn't. You are used to being spoiled by President Irfaan Ali. A lot of you asses are going to cry after 2030. You better hope who else goes there is better than Ali, not worse. better than Ali. You better hope. But if they come from the PPP, well, okay, you're lucky. And they shall, whoever it is, will come from the People's Progressive Party Civic. The next president is coming from the party. But you better hope he likes to cook and fry fish in his nice tit jersey in his kitchen or her kitchen. We wouldn't want that, would we? We wouldn't want a female president in a t-shirt without a bra frying fish on camera. I would love that. But you will know the pundits and the opposition. Look, the disrespect. Look, the immorality. How could she turn the men on the way Ali turns women on? I want a president, a female president that can turn me on. There's nothing wrong about that. She's a woman. Women are supposed to excite men. Thank you, Minister of Education, Sonia Parak. Thank you for whatever you're doing for the Guyanese people. The 85,000 is a huge amount, it's a lot of money. The Guyanese citizens welcome it. They're blessed to have you as minister. They're blessed to have a president that looks out for the interests of his people. So we have to join and protect the sanctity, the image, the character of our president, of our government, and we need to condemn anybody from anywhere that spews lies and fake news against our president. This is why we need to turn our backs on that lunatic, Azruddin Muhammad. He sent the Indians away, right? He's going to declare that in his taxes, if he can still file taxes, that he sponsored these Indians for 100 million. Send them back to India. Good for you. He kept 5. Maybe they will take turns in buggering him, whatever. But he sent them away. Good for you niggas. See how he served people that looks like him? And how he served you? He exploits your dead. He capitalizes on the ghost of your relatives because it serves him well. It might keep him out of prison. That's what he thought. But like I said, by the end of June, by the end of this month, we shall hear the verdict. Win would be the force propelling the FBI plane to federal prison. Win shall be that force. It's bye-bye, nigga, because he's black now. And to briefly touch on the whole issue with the Aftab Muhammad, I stand by my position. You have cases before the courts that was swiftly addressed involving black suspects. And what do you keep hearing? What do you keep hearing? They had a case where the boy was shot, right? What's the first thing they said? Wrong man. Always. Whenever there's a situation involving criminals that are black, they always cry the police got the wrong nigga. Always. The overwhelming evidence the police presents still, to the average black person, every black person is innocent. But when it's something that involves an Indo-Guyanese, evidence or not, they push the narrative. Yes, he did it. He's guilty. He's guilty. He's guilty. They're trying to cover it up because it's an Indian. They would not treat the suspect the same way they treat a suspect who is black, who most of the times is the actual suspect. But as an Indian in this case, oh, don't even try him. Put him to the gallows. He's guilty. This is what Indians do. He's guilty. Not innocent until proven guilty. He's guilty. Simona Brooms and all the others push the narrative. Indo-Guyanese, niggas are your silent enemies. Niggas are your invisible enemies. Niggas are your visible enemies. You need to understand that. And I said, I'm saying again, I am entitled to my opinion. I do not believe that person, whatever his name was, the 23-year-old farmer, is the person who murdered that child. I do not believe it. Okay? Let's see what happens. So far, the man was not allowed to plead. He's entitled to a lawyer. I think that's what usually happens. You arrest someone, before you question them, you need to provide them with a lawyer. But I haven't seen anything that this man was provided with a lawyer. Nothing of the sort. Let's see what happens in this case. But I do not believe that individual is the person who committed that heinous crime. I don't believe it. Fuck you if you have another opinion, that's your business. Keep it to your fucking self. This is my platform. I am Dr. Prasad, and I can say on my platform whether I believe something or not. I'm entitled to that. So let's see what happens throughout the case and what evidences that will be forwarded on social media via the leakers from the police department according to Shitty Smell, Melly Smell, Melly Mel, the queen of prostitute. She should go and talk on behalf of the Jamaican bitch. The two of them should collaborate. Yes, Melly, you have a bitch in Jamaica, from Jamaica, that is stuck in Guyana. She's begging for a ticket to go back to Jamaica. She said Ras Leon Saul robbed her. Help her out. Tell Ajruddin to get her to suck his dick and he can buy a ticket for her. After all, he bought 38 tickets, 34 tickets for Indian nationals. And they don't belong to Guyana. They went there to work. She went there to bitch. She sang a song, as she claims. So I'm sure he could help her out. The opposition leader can help this woman. Ajruddin, here's your chance. Here is your next breaking news, Ajruddin. Here is the next. How come you didn't jump on this? Mohammed, how come you didn't jump on this case with this woman? You need anything you can find against Irfaan Ali. What? Irfaan Ali secured the services of a Jamaican singer, brought her to Guyana, used her, dumped her, and didn't pay her since 2025, and she helped him to rig the elections. And Ajruddin, you didn't take this up? You have the wrong set of advisors. You are too obsessed with your friends and relatives losing their visa to America. You are obsessed with that. Your toxicity is causing people their future. So you're not paying attention when an opportunity slaps you in the face. You're glorying in the fact that you're not the only one can't go to America. All these other people, these smart people, losing their visas. And you have a Jamaican woman who is stranded in rich Guyana, oil-rich country, whom she's accusing the president, your nemesis, your number one enemy, of robbing her, of not paying her. And you are not going to jump at this opportunity, Ajruddin, or you are not aware of it because this is a black person and you don't follow black people's problems. You don't follow black people's problems. Now I'm telling you about it. Follow that. Help her out. because they're going to look for her today, and you may not get a chance because maybe she has more information. Maybe she has more information. Maybe she has text messages. Maybe she has something to say that your name, Ashradin, was mentioned in the Epstein files. Could be possible. You have a yacht. You could have sailed to Epstein Island with your boat. You weren't sanctioned then. Amazon.com and buy a copy of the series Prince Ali and the President from volume 1 through to volume 7. You can use the phrase Kenny Warner author on Amazon, and it takes you directly to all the books. That's the link, Kenny Warner author. And it links you to all the books there where you can purchase a copy, download a copy, read a copy, get a sample reading. All of it is there. I encourage you to go and support the book, support the Dogra Foundation. And let's continue the great job that our president and our government is delivering to the people of Guyana. Use some of your cash grant money and buy a book. Come on, man. Use the cash grant money. Look how much money you're getting. Look how much money you're making. I'm not getting cash grant. You're getting it. Use the cash grant, some of it, buy a copy of the book. If all of you buy a copy of the book, you will be blessed. God is going to bless you. Buy a copy. Don't let them PNC tell you not to support the books. Don't let them tell you not to buy the books. They can't read, so they wouldn't read to see that, hey, this is good work. I am telling you, the good citizens of Guyana, Amazon.com, Kenny Warner author, and you see all the books there. Buy a copy today. Any one of the copies. There are 7 volumes. Pretty soon, I'm waiting on the publisher to finalize the editing of the 8th volume. They cost a lot, you know. To edit the books, the manuscripts cost a lot. It's not free. Those of you who may have written books before and had editors, independent editors, you'll understand it's a lot of money. But it's worth it. I wanted to get out there and the Guyanese people to around the world, wherever you are, to get a copy. So the book that I'm mostly interested in, the two, are these two. Narcissist and Black Plague. Narcissist and Black Plague. I want, buy either of these, but not before you read the first volume. You have to read, to understand all the other books, you have to read volume 1, which is Prince Ali and the President. You have to read that book. Then you can understand all the other books. It's intertwined. But you have to get a copy of these two. Black Plague, Narcissist. Very deep, very spiritual, political, psychological. But it's good for Guyanese. Not just Guyanese, from Indians everywhere, Africans everywhere. But it's a dedication to Guyanese and Guyana on behalf of myself and my inspiration, which would have been President Irfaan Ali. Yeah, he's my inspiration. Yeah, that's why the books are titled Prince Ali and the President. I mean, didn't you get that by now? I like the guy. He was always good to me. Yeah, now he's a good president. A great president. So I can't have some fucking low-life scum and shit-faced, low IQ, low energy, retired fucking whatever, coming out and cussing out and talking ill about my president. Fuck that shit, man. Get her. Her number is on our thing. Go get the number, get the WhatsApp number, call her, make an appointment, arrest her. Today. Guyana Police Force. Do it today. Let's get some comments. Yeah. Nina Singh says, "You're so correct, but our president is humble." Yeah, I'll wake up his arrogance for him. He's humble. Yeah, I'll help him to be unhumble, to put these people in their place. Pamela Prasad says 1.2 million for 6 children. Oh, is that much? 1.2 million for 6 children. Of course, the black people benefit them. Of course. Of course, the Afro-Guyanese benefit the most from Irfaan Ali regime. Of course. I've been saying that for months. Indian people don't benefit from Ali regime. They don't. Black people benefit. Indians don't. I've been saying that for months. Everybody knows that. Okay. What else we have? Yeah, from BB Shaq here. I do hope and pray that God will give our president health and strength, peace and happiness. What God needs to give Ali is a 3rd term. That is what God needs to give President Ali. Yeah, that's what he needs. A 3rd term, not just health and strength. Because if he gets health and strength and blessings, to do what? To be a retired president after 2 terms? No. Health and strength to continue in a 3rd term. That is what God needs to give Ali. And not God can make that happen. We must make that happen as citizens. We have to demand the change. They have the parliament. They have the majority of the parliament. But because of this nonsense with CARICOM and signing on to CCJ and the CARICOM Accord, thanks to Jagdeo, he did it. Barrett Jagdeo is responsible for limiting the term limit for presidents. It's Jagdeo's fault. Jagdeo did it. He was pressured by the PNC to sign that deal that presidential term is limited to 2 terms. Barrett Jagdeo. So Jagdeo got to undo it. Using the 36-member parliament majority that they have, undo it. Jagdeo. You think Ali alone sucking up to them niggas? Jagdeo did too. Barrett Jagdeo did as well. Until next time, share this live. Give me the likes, the thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. On Facebook, subscribe to my Facebook channel. On YouTube, on TikTok, subscribe to the channels. But most importantly, stand up for Guyana, stand up for your president, stand up for justice. Until next time.